So HPM had its start as a planing mill that my great-grandfather founded in 1921. I've always worked at HPM as a kid from when I was 15 years old. And so it was part of my upbringing. And as I continued on with the company, and the company went through, all through history, went through a lot of ups and downs. It was not an easy road by any means. But that perseverance, that quality that certainly was there with my father and his father and his father's father, that ability to stick it out, do what's best for our community, do what's best for our employees, thick or thin, this is all we do. And so let's be the best at what we do and stick with it. As long as we can add value to our community, we'll be fine.
That is the key for their success, I think. Their word is good, and they have done so many great things for the state. To have a company that has achieved a 100-year anniversary in these days and times is so difficult. I mean, you've had, mergers, acquisitions, depressions, recession, natural disasters, all kinds of things that could affect that. Yet this family has been led by Fujimoto's for 100 years. So that's an incredible story.
When I look at family businesses and I look at the succession, Jason is like myself, Yonsei, fourth generation. And it just makes me happy to see that there's family members willing and wanting to come back to family businesses to contribute in what way they can. And I think Jason has done a marvelous job over at HPM Building Supply, and the team he has assembled I think is wonderful, and the company continues to be and continues to grow and be part of the community, not only here on Hawaii Island, but also on Maui and Kauai and Oahu.
This message of giving back to the community and collaborating with the community, that old Hawaiian traditional hui style working in the community really comes across in both their business and their community dealings, their service.
When I think of HPM, I think about all the love that they feel for our community. I'm so impressed with their community engagement and their leadership in our community and their heart in wanting to give back and be a part of the solutions in our community.
When you have that philosophy that you're there for the community, there for your customers, I think it helps drive and keep you motivated on what you want to do to continue to be on the top of your game and do the best that you can do.
I think it's just that, we're going to be here for you. We're here for each other. We've been around 100 years. Our goal is to be around another 100 plus years. And so we're going to do everything we can to take care of you and your project or whatever it might be. That is what our business is built on. And will always be a big part of our business.
If you're looking for the type of knowledge, support, help for a project at your home or a product that you need, they're the type of place you can go and get that support, that help, that knowledge. They're very, very good with their customers and ensuring they have the right product for the right project.
It's really become a place where you can go in, you can feel comfortable recommending cabinets, you can go pick out siding, windows, doors.
Ever since the merger, it seems like there have been added things into the inventory, which makes it all that better for the contractor or even just the average homeowner to come here and purchase and to utilize, in everyday construction.
They're always there. They're just a phone call away. If we want to run an idea through them, we'll pick up the phone. They've got great staff, great customer service.
I grew up with a handshake meant everything, and HPM has that. So when they shake your hand and say, we're going to take care of you, they mean it.
I'm actually very proud to say that I work for some of the best leaders in the industry, and they're true to their word. They don't just have these missions and logos and core values on paper, they really do live them.
That commitment to our team has always been a part of what I grew up with from my father, and maybe he got it from his father. It was really clear in his mind and became clear in our mind that really important that we do not keep the benefits of ownership just to our family. And we had it for, like in my case, 4 generations. It was time for us to share it with those that really are probably the most important aspect of any organization are the people. And the people that make things happen at HPM should be the one that share in the benefits of ownership.
Here, coming to HPM, right out of the gate, you get ownership. And I think that's what you see more here is people taking ownership and caring about what they do and working together as a team and ultimately gelling together like a family.
How would I describe HPM? One word would be family.
I would say family.
I think of family.
Family.
We are like family here.
Mike took all of those ideas and came back and said, you know, in order for us to compete in the future, here's what we got to do as far as infrastructure, as far as processes, as far as developing a culture to ensure that we succeed going forward. Jason took all of that on and introduced more technology.
Growth is not being satisfied with the status quo, really just having that relentless thirst and passion for improving and doing things better every time. I think growth has allowed us, on top of or in combination with our values of heart and character, it's allowed us to get to this point of celebrating our milestone anniversary. And if we continue to keep our eye on the ball of these values, it will allow us to be around for another 100 years as well.
I gotta say that they have done a really good job at selecting key people within the organization. Really good job at strategic planning and developing a path forward. I could not be more proud of our HPM team right now and the opportunities that exist for us in the future. We have a young team that's strong, very capable. I think we have ability to compete with the best anywhere in the U.S. We're developing that kind of strength and depth. So I have great hopes that these guys will do really well.